Hey everybody, this is Mark Shulman over at the Physical Therapy Effect in San Diego. Today what we're going to talk about is hip extension as it relates to low backs. Now, we often see a lack of hip extension in our patients that present with low back pain, breakdown in the low back, disc herniations, or even stiffness. So what happens is if our hip is unable to fully extend or within its normal ranges, especially as we walk, is the force that is created by the ground every time our foot hits the ground and comes up through our body gets transferred in the path of least resistance. Now, a lot of times that goes right into the low back. And while our low back is designed to extend and flex, there's only so much that it's actually supposed to do. And so if it gets all of that force that's coming up and we're using it to extend our pelvis to create the potential energy for our legs to swing through, we tend to break that area down. So you'll see either arthritic change in the low back, you might see some ligamentous buckling, you may see even a disc herniation or disc bulge, which is a very common thing that does occur in the lower lumbar spine, specifically L4, L5, L5, S1. And so the reason for that sometimes is that we're just lacking a little bit of hip extension. And so one thing that is important that we talk to our patients about is just starting to try and work on some exercises that may help with improving that extension. So one simple thing that you can try is a hip extension stretch. Oftentimes we do it in kneeling, or we may do it off the table, but this one we'll talk about doing it in kneeling. And so all you're going to do is have one leg up in the high kneeling position, one leg down. And what you're going to do from there is you're just simply going to come forward. Now, you don't want to arch your back because that's just going to exacerbate probably your low back pain. You want to keep everything in line. And so it's important to keep that body upright and simply shift forward. You should feel a stretch in the down leg in the front of the thigh. You may feel it right around that pelvis area, and it may go as low down as mid thigh. If you're feeling it any lower or you're feeling it in your low back, that means you're probably arching a little bit too far. You may have to back down the stretch and start over. Try to just, again, only feel a mild to moderate stretch in the front of the thigh. If you do have any questions about that or hip extension in general or low back pain, please feel free to email us at info@pteffect.com or visit us at our website and ask us any questions. We're happy to help at pteffect.com.